practicing chartered accountant from Ernakulam.
Ernakulam. Okay, sir, fine. Thank you for joining, sir. Mr. James Anthony, can you please introduce yourself? Mr. James Anthony? Mr. Jose MP, can you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm also a chartered accountant practicing at Ernakulam.
Ernakulam. Okay, sir, fine, fine. Thank you for joining.
Yeah.
Mr. Ajit KJ, can you please introduce yourself? Mr. Alvin Burgess, thank you for joining. Mr. Cyril Sabu, can you please introduce yourself?
I think we can start.
Yes, sir, we can start. Yeah. So, good evening, everyone. I'm Ashwini, Customer Success Manager from eAudit Tech Solutions Private Limited, and I'm here to welcome each and every one of you who have joined us for today's session. We at eAudit Tech Solutions have come up with a new way of digitalizing the end-to-end process of auditing with our next audit solution. So we have invited you to embrace the new possibilities in this digital era, supporting you to make your audit efficient beyond the traditional way of manual auditing hassles. So our product, Next Audit, streamlines the end-to-end processes, including in the auditing functions, reducing the manual work to the fullest. To make it clear, it aids the auditors to carry out their work without any hindrances as such. To brief more about the company and the solution, we have an eminent person with us today, Chartered Accountant Vimal Venu, FCA DISA. Welcome to the session, sir. To say a few more words about him, he's a fellow member of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India and senior partner of Vimal Venu and Company Chartered Accountants, engaged in the area of management consultancy. He is a qualified information systems auditor and has also completed the certificate course on forensic accounting and fraud detection from the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, and is also an associate member of the Association of the Certified Fraud Examiners. He's the ex-chairman of Palakkad branch of SIRC of ICAI, a member of the Palakkad Management Association. And we have also Mr. KK Praveen, our MD, has joined us today to share his ideas. Welcome, sir. And we also have Mr. Balakrishnan, Operations Manager.
Thank you, Ashwini.
Yeah. Mr. Balakrishnan is here with us. He will be giving you a detailed demonstration of the product. So before we begin the demo, I kindly request Mr. Vimal Venu to say a few words.
Thank you, Ashwini. Good afternoon to all fellow chartered accountants and team members of eAudit Tech Solutions. Indeed, it is a very proud moment for me to speak a few words about the next audit solution which we have created for the benefit of chartered accountants across India as well as even overseas. Now, basically, this particular product is a tool which is online, which is on the cloud, which will help you to streamline the audit process, which will help you to document the audit process from its very start to the end, and also will help you to collate the working papers. Now, what is the importance of this? We have, all of us have been doing audit for quite some time. Now, if you see, there has been a lot of legal requirements in terms of Companies Act 2013, which requires a lot of verifications to be done. And any new amendments which is being made is imposing a lot of responsibilities on the chartered accountants. So we have to ensure that the audit is done in a very professional manner and in accordance with the auditing and assurance standards as well as the various other accounting standards in place. So this particular product which we have designed, this takes care of the entire auditing process so that you don't miss any area for any audit. So it gives you a brief outline on how to start the audit, what are the basic requirements to be done in case of the acceptance of a new audit, and then how you program the audit, how you schedule the audit, who are the team members who are to be part of the particular audit, and which are all the areas that you're going to assign to the various team members. And once you do this online, everything will be available for you to view at any given point of time from any device because it is throughout on the cloud platform. So this particular product, it will also help you to program the audit in a very, very professional manner. And then what you can also do is whenever you have sent a team for an audit, be it an outstation audit or be it within your office itself, the team members will be doing a lot of works. You'll be dividing the area of audit into various divisions and the team members will be doing various part of the audit. So if you use this particular next audit platform, you will be able to understand who is doing which part and what is the progress in that. And if at all the particular person, the audit clerk or the audit team, if they have any queries or if they have any doubts which is coming up during the course of the audit, they can raise a question immediately online and the seniors, the immediate supervisors or the senior most partner of the firm or whoever is assigned with the audit job, they can very well view this and they can give the comment online itself. So there is no requirement for the audit team to come and personally meet the seniors so that they can clarify their doubts. And whatever is the query, they can even upload the particular document online and you can see the document online and you can give your comments based on that. And the entire thing is streamlined in such a way that once you complete the audit, you can generate the entire working papers from this on a digital mode. The documents which you have collected as part of the audit evidence can also be part of this audit working papers. So everything can be in the digital mode. You can, if you require, you can take a printout of that printout of this audit working papers and keep it in your file, or you can save it in the digital mode because digital is going to be the new era. So you need not waste a lot of stationaries for printing. You can store it in the digital media itself, either in the cloud platform or you can download it to your computer, desktop or laptop or your server if you have it in the office. So the entire platform is online and this will ensure that you will be able to cover the entire audit process and monitor the entire process without missing out any significant area. And you can also set timelines for the audit of various processes and you can monitor this. If the particular process is not completed within the timeline, you will be able to understand from the dashboard that it is delayed by probably 1 or 2 days or whatever is the timeline. So that is also being very clearly captured in this system. So this product will definitely help you to streamline and ensure that the audit is done in a very professional manner, in a smooth manner. And going forward, what is going to happen is that artificial intelligence is also going to be implemented on this particular product. So that once you use this product for first year, second year, you will get a lot of information by itself. And you will have a lot of options of comparing the previous year's figures and areas which are critical for a particular entity because it was having some sort of confusion or some critical importance during the previous year. So all those things will be implemented in the second year onwards, because the data will be captured for the first year. So it is going to be what do you call a game changer in terms of the way we do the audit, the way we maintain our working papers, the way we collect the audit evidences, and the way we monitor the progress of the audit from the audit staff. So it is definitely going to help us in a very good manner, and we'll be also able to showcase that the audit was done in a professional manner, following all the auditing and assurance standards. So this is what I have to brief about the product. And I think now Mr. Balakrishnan will take you through the product. He'll be giving you a demo of the product. Ashwini? Mr.
Yeah, sir.
Balakrishnan?
Yeah.
Yes.
Vikesh, shall we start?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Ashwini, and thank you, Mr.
Thank you, Vimal, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Vimal, for the brief introduction.
Thank you.
And hi and good afternoon, everyone. So I hope everyone can see my screen.
Yeah, we can see your screen.
Thank you. So as rightly explained by Mr. Vimal Venu, that entire process flow of an audit or the workflow of an audit can be managed inside the solution itself. And coming to the security part, we can have multiple login based also, like a CAPTCHA based login or an OTP based login. Securities all can be involved in the system. And currently we have got two levels of users in the system. That primary is the administrator, that is the auditing firm, who will be creating, who will be having the clients under them, and who can create audit firms or the firms who they are auditing under them. And next level of user will be the auditors, means who will be going to the field or the place where the audit should be conducted and conducting the audit. This is the primary two levels of users currently what is available in the system. I'll just log in as an administrator right now. So once the administrator logging, this will be the primary dashboard which will be available for the administrator, so that we can have an overview of like what is exactly happening with the entire companies, like how many audits are being pending, or how many has been completed, and how many has been approved, and things like that, and which all started and not started, like that. And we can have a priority based count also, like how many are high, how many are medium, and how many are low, like that. So this is the overview of a dashboard. And coming to the administrator part, the administrator have the access of creating the users, like under the firm, like how many users are there, like who are all the auditors, who are all the admins. The admin can create the users and give them the rights accordingly. And next is the company creation, so that our clients, as an auditing firm, I can create my own clients whom I'm supposed to conduct the audit. So here right now we have just made two sample companies over here. In a similar way, the administrator can create a company with the company name, the contact person, email ID, the address of the concern, or and the GST number, etc. And again, I have an option to select like which kind of audit is to be done conducted in this particular organization. Like let it be internal audit or GST audit. On a simple click, I can just create the company and the type of audit. Okay, and another major feature of the solution is that we can have our own template, like there's one disadvantage with the other auditing softwares are like they are specific for one industry or one particular audit. So in this case, in our solution, we can customize our own audit with the questions or the checklist what is supposed to be completed or got done, so that we can customize our own audit. There's a major advantage what we have. And while creating the company itself, we can have the man hours also calculated. For example, if I am creating a company and I'm setting my working hours like it's from 9 to 6 o'clock and with 1 hour of break, Once I assign an auditor to that to an audit, the system will automatically calculate the work hours of the particular audit and how much time it will take. So that will be easy for us to for the doing the invoicing. And here there's one more thing called as holiday settings. This is again for the man-hour calculation. Like if any general holidays or public holidays are coming, I can just mark those days as holidays so that the audit will be calculated or the man-hours will be calculated excluding those days. Okay. So right now we will just get into one audit. So here I have already created two companies as a sample. So I'm just selecting one company and I'm just taking one template out of it. That is for example, I'm taking internal audit and financial year also I can select over here and I'm getting into that particular audit. So once I go into the audit, the dashboard will change and the information will be displayed which is relevant to that particular audit. So here I can see like how many questions are completed, how many are ongoing and pending is there. We can do a mouse over and get the count of it. And as per priority also, we can have the details over here. And there is one more that cloud space usage. For each firm, we are giving 15 GB of cloud space. And since all the evidences and the files are attached inside the system itself, we can easily monitor like what is the consumption, how it is, what's the consumption of the cloud space, how much space is left out like that. And plus I can have an overview of that audit and for this particular firm, which are branches are there, who is conducting the audit and from what day to what date it has been assigned and which audit has been assigned to that particular person and a description of that. And if it is like on time, it will show us the green, or if it is exceeded the date, it will show us the red like that. And it will show this status also, like whether it's assigned and not started or whether it is completed or is it ongoing, like that. We can have an overview of the entire audit of the on this dashboard. So that's what we will have in dashboard. And coming to the settings, we have got a workflow setting also. Like if there is a workflow to be followed for a particular audit, like it should go to one person X and after that it should go to person Y and after that it should go to Z like that. So the workflow of the audit, the approval mechanism or the approval flow also can be set inside the system. It can be done using an easy drag and drop so that I can put it like, say, right now Abhijit is doing the first level of audit. After that, if I want this person to do that, I can just drag and drop. And after that, it should go to the next person, means I can just drag and drop. So all the users who has got the admin rights to be displayed over here, I can just do a drag and drop. So that particular audit will be traveling in this particular workflow. Like first will go to Abhijit, next will go to Sriraj, after that will go to Lipin also. If I want to change the order at any point in time, again, I can just do a drag and drop and getting it done. So next thing is that audit configuration. So here I'm going to plan my audit, like the questions what should come under that particular audit. As I told you, like we can customize our own question. So here we can just easily create the index of the question. I can just click on new, give the index name, so that will be displayed over here. Under the index, I can create a sub index. So once I create a new, I can just create a sub index under this particular index. And inside the sub index, I can have my questions added. So that here I can have a main heading. And the question what I'm supposed to ask, I can just put it over here for the audit or the question relevant to that particular audit. I can just keep on adding the questions like this. I can just click on add the question. And what kind of input I'm supposed to accept from the auditor, I can just select that also here. Like it can be a text box, means the auditor can enter the text, or if it is a drop down, means the auditor will get a drop down with yes and no or not applicable like that. So such kind of inputs can be selected over here. And what is the characteristics of that particular input control also I can set it over here. If I'm selecting a text box, whether it should be only numeric or should I allow decimals or not, or whether that field is mandatory or not, I can just click on a click of a button, I can just select it and I can mark that input control. And after that, if I want to remove a question, I can just click on delete also. So this is how the workflow, we have shown you like how the workflow is created, and this is how the questions relevant to that particular audit is created by the admin. So once I create my audit, I can schedule this audit to my auditor. So there I'll be going to the schedule. So, and I can just select the bank or the branch which I'm supposed to conduct the audit. I'm selecting this as Alathur so that I can see the audit which is going on in this particular branch. So that this acceptance checklist is there. It is from 28th to 7th, it was there. It is 100% completed. So I can have an overview of like how many are ongoing, how many are assigned and not started, how many are pending for approval, and how many are assigned and not started like that. And I can see overview here, like which all are not at all assigned also. So here I can see that the cash balance is not assigned to anybody, or revenue and receivables is not assigned. So to assign it, I can just click on the calendar. I can select the name of the auditor whom I'm supposed to or planning to assign it. And after that, I can select the date, like he's supposed to go there from 26th till he'll take about 3 days time to complete the audit. So once I select the date, the man hours is automatically calculated as per the hours set when the company was created. Okay, and after that, I can set the priority also, priority of that particular audit also, like whether it's normal, medium, or high, like that I can set it off. And once I click on save, this particular audit will be assigned to this particular user, Akhil, that auditor Akhil. So once he log in, he will be getting the status that this has been assigned to one particular person. So that, and there is one more option, like if I want to schedule the entire thing to one particular auditor, I can just click on schedule on, and I can select the name of the auditor, so that the entire set of questions will be scheduled to that particular auditor. So here we have an option to assign the audit by question wise, or else if I want to assign the entire thing to one particular auditor, I have the option to do that. So once the audit has been assigned to one particular auditor, he'll be getting a notification that this particular audit has been assigned to him, like that he'll get a notification. Now, right now, we will just log in as an auditor. So I logged out of the administrator menu, and right now I'm logging as an auditor. So here you can see the changes in the menus. That is, I am not able to create an company, or I am not able to create any other information relevant to the audit templates like that. And what all has been assigned to me will be only displayed over here. So once I select, I won't be able to select the financial year since it is already assigned to me. I can just select like what audit I'm going to conduct over here, and I can click on go. This is an auditor screen. So once I reach that particular location, I can just log in, and I can see that, okay, for this particular branch, which all audit has been assigned to me. So to conduct that audit, I can just view my schedule, and I can select the branch where I am reached right now. And I can click on show, so that it will show me the audit what has been assigned to me already. So I just select a different branch. And it will show me like what is the status, like this is ongoing, that is 51% is completed, and it is something is assigned to me and I have not started it yet. So I can just click on this particular audit and get into that. So here we have an option to save it as a draft also. So once I open an audit, the relevant questions will be shown to me, so that what we have created over there, the question will be displayed, and it was selected as a text box. So it is giving you a text box option wherein I can only enter. And if it is a drop down, then the drop down like this will be displayed to me, like whether it is yes, no, or things like that. So these are the two type of input what we have set over there. And there is one more option to save it as a draft. As I told you, like it was showing like I have done my audit till the 5th question. Then after that, I'm leaving for the day. I can just click on save as a draft, and tomorrow I can come and I can continue from the place where I have stopped. Okay. And coming to the evidence and attachment, there are option to attach the evidence to each and every question. So if I want to attach a question relevant to or an evidence relevant to this particular question, I have an option to do that. I can click on this and I can attach it, and I can attach a document completely which is relevant to the entire audit. I can do that by uploading the document. So here we have got an option to save it as a draft, upload the document, and once I complete my audit, I can just forward it for approval. And as a user also, I have got an option to change the priority. Like if I want an immediate intervention to be happen from my senior, I can just select that that priority as high, so that intimation will go to that particular person, and I can forward it for approval. So once I click on forward for approval, this will be going to the relevant auditor or my superior for the approval. And once he can verify and he can put is approved or not approved. And again, like I will just get back as an audit admin right now. So here we have one more option of doing the clarifications. Like once I am going through one particular audit which has come to me for and which is pending for approval, so that it will come to me like this. I can go directly by clicking my notification box, or that I can see it over here. So that this question, so this is the question, this is the answer, like that I can view over here. And if I want to approve everything, I can just click on approve all and I can approve, or else if I want to approve one by one, I can do that also by selecting one by one. I can just do an approval over here. And if I want to view the document relevant to this particular audit, I can click on this and I can view the document. And next thing is like, if I have any clarification of any questions, I can just post it over here. So I can just click it here, click on the particular question, and I can put the clarification of what I require, so that this will be again sent to a note as a notification to the person who has done the audit. So once he log in, he will get a pop-up that okay, there is one clarification has come for this particular question, so that he can open that and he can give the clarification. Again, it will come back to the superior or the senior auditor, and when if he's happy with that, if he's satisfied with the clarification what has been given by that particular auditor, he can approve it. Okay, so here we can see the status of it, like whatever is high, medium, and low, the colors are marked according to that inside the audit. It will come automatically, and wherever I have asked for a clarification or as an audit, it will come as a red mark. And if my auditor has replied, I can see that it will be coming as a blue mark and audit has been completed. And there is one more option, like I hope you would have noticed, like when I'm logging itself, I'll be getting a pop-up wherein my immediate attention is required. So let it be any user. When I log in, after the login process, I'll get an pop-up telling that okay, this particular audit has been there, it's been pending for approval. Similarly, if there is any clarification, I'll get the intimation or notification of the clarification also over here, and I have got an option to search a relevant or a relevant document or an audit, or else I can just go through and I can click over here and I can go to there directly. Okay, so this is the overview of the solution. I'll just take you to the report part also. So as of now, we got only 2 reports configured in the system, and again, this can be customized. The dash, let it be the dashboard, let it be the forms, or let it be the reports. It can be customized as per the user's requirement. So that I'll just have an overview of the report. I can select the branch wherein I need the report of, and I can select the years also. So once I select the branch itself, the relevant audits will be displayed over here. And if I want to have a clarification or a comparison of the previous years also, I can select those years. And once I click on the particular audit, it will display me the entire audit with the values which was there in the previous year, as well as the years which has been audit has been conducted. I can just click on the years and I can view that, have a view and have a comparison report also. Same thing can be printed in a PDF format also. And again, coming to the audit report also is the same. Like if I want to have a report of that particular firm and I want to give it to my client, so that I can just do a print of it and I can make it as a PDF, or I can save it as a PDF, or if I want to do it as Excel or a Word, I can just make it and I can mail it to them. And we have an option wherein we can send an automated mails also after the completion of the audit. So this is the overview of the product. I just taken a run through of the solution. So if you have any doubts on this, we are ready to clarify that. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yes, please. Any doubts?
So we are open to the questions now. You can ask questions.
Participants will have to participate.
Sorry, sir, it was not clear.
Participants will have to participate.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Right.
Vicky, we have a question in the chat box. What do you mean by audit value?
Audit value is the value what has been recorded by the auditor. Like if I am checking, if I'm running an audit for a cash balance, I can set the question as what was the cash balance, and the value what has been recorded by the auditor is the audit value.
Balakrishnan, just to add on, That is again a
Please.
customizable option. The auditor can set that to anything which he might find importance or relevance.
Thank you, Mr. Raman.
And one more point to be added is that the basic template for a statutory audit is already given in that. And we can just keep on adding or reducing whatever is not required if all, for any particular audit.
Okay, Mr. James Anthony, was it clear for you? Okay, fine. We have a next question from Mr. Donna Matthew. This can be used only as an audit documentation tool, or will be able to replace the on-site visit to client place?
Can you be a bit more specific? Because
I think I got the point of Ms. Donna Matthew.
Mr. Donna Matthew?
Yeah. See, basically, I think he is asking whether it is just a product for audit documentation or will it be able to replace the on-site visit to client place? I
Okay.
don't think it will be able to replace the on-site visit to the client place, because unless everything is online, we'll have to be practically visiting the client office to get the documents and all. So basically, this will help you for audit planning and audit documentation, working paper management, and audit evidence collating and things like that, and to monitor the audit work in accordance with the auditing and assurance standards.
Okay. So Mr. Jose MP has a question. Can you explain the templates for statutory audit?
Balakrishnan, I think you have not mentioned that they can see the demo version and the features of the demo version.
Oh, sorry, I am not. So after that, we can pass you the URL for the demo so that you can log in, you can register your firm, and you can have a usage feel of the software.
Vicky, you're breaking.
Can you hear me now? Hello.
Yes, Vicky.
Yeah, thank you. So after that, we can contact us so that we can give a demo URL of the solution, wherein you can register and you can try the solution, so that you can have more understanding about the solution.
I think there are a couple of questions.
Yeah. So there is a question that is there any user permission access controls?
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, there is a question from Donna Matthew. Is there any user permission access controls?
Yes, there are, as I told you, like right now we have got two kind of users. That is administrator as well as a user, that is an auditor. And if you want to enable any particular access to one particular user, that is your auditor, we can do that. We have the option to do that.
Okay, so Mr. Jose MP is asking only audit documentation is possible, admin of firm possible.
Can you give me more clarity, Mr. Jose?
Mr. Jose?
Yeah, he is asking like.
Okay, there's one more question from us. Can this be used for all branches of a firm?
Yes, this can be used for all the branches, so that you can create your client companies or the institutions. Under that, you can have the branches, and it can be used for all the branches.
Okay, there is a question from Mr. Nitin S. Is there an option for qualifications or disclaimers and an audit report in required format would be generated from the software.
Yeah, we can have the reports customized as per the requirement, so that you can generate the reports as per your requirement. That is possible.
Okay, so there is another question from Donna Matthew, whether it is only suitable for audit tasks or can be used for other engagements too.
Yeah, we can use it for other engagements also. Like if you want to have a checklist to be implemented, or if you want to have a preventive measure to be implemented, we can use all those things. We can use the solution for all such activities also.
Okay, Mr. Jose was asking a question. Only audit documentation is possible. So he has put an question additional to that, like admin, like staff attendance, billing, accounting for firm.
Yeah, we have got the basic attendance management. Like if our auditor is going to one place and once he's logging, his login can be tracked, and what time he has logged in, what time he has logged off. Accordingly, we can have the attendance done, and billing can be done. That is, invoice generation can be done as per the working hours also. That is also possible. From the reports, we can have the billing done.
Okay, another question from Mr. James Anthony. Can it be used to track the time spent and cost incurred for audit also, like the total time spent?
Yeah, we can have the track of the total time spent also. And if you want to have an like in-depth analysis of like how much time has been taken from a question to question, we can have the logs for that also. The system logs are available, and we can build the reports accordingly as per the requirement.
Okay. So another question from Donna Matthew, whether any limitation on the number of clients or a limitation on space?
For the demo purpose, there is a limitation, like we can have only 5 clients and 15 GB of space. And once it is going for the paid version, then there is no limitations as such. Only for the users, we have the limitations.
Thank you, BK. So any other questions? Okay, so there's one more question, whether it has built-in standard audit program or procedures based on assertions.
Mr. Vimal, I think you can answer this better.
Pardon?
Okay, so there is a question from Mr. Donna Matthew, whether it has built-in standard audit program, like procedures based on assertions.
Yeah, yes, definitely. It has a standard audit program built in that is there in the screen itself. And we can always customize any audit program based on the particular client's requirement.
Thank you, Mr. Vimal.
Thank you, Vimal, sir.
Yeah.
So how secure will be the client's data? There is a question from Mr. James Anthony.
Yeah, coming to security part, the entire data is encrypted, and the site is there with SSL standard, and we have our hosting majorly with Azure, that is from Microsoft. So that is the security what we give for our clients.
Okay. Next question is like any facility for data analytics, like drawing into it's info from Tally.
Yeah, we can get it done since we are into BFSS sector. If there is a requirement, like if you want to have a data to be drawn from Tally or any other third-party software, we can get the API built to do that. That is possible.
Okay. So how secure will be the data, and when we opt out, can we download all the data uploaded?
Yes, you can have. If you're opting out, we can give you the entire data to you. That is a database which can be downloaded and be passed on to you.
Okay. So the next one is for clarifying the queries with clients, whether possible to share via this platform.
Yeah, that is also possible. Like instead of creating an auditor, we can create the access and give that to the client so that they can do the clarification, or an preliminary audit can be done by the client themselves directly. That is possible, and you can set the workflow after that to whom the data will be passed on to, and from there the auditor can take over.
Okay. The next one is about the price of the product. I will leave a message in the chat box.
Ashwini, I think you can leave your contact number and email. So everyone, please get in touch with Ashwini for further details.
Yeah, regarding the price, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, another question is there. Hello,
Yeah, sir,
Ashwini?
yeah.
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 Two
Okay,
questions
so
has come.
yeah. How will we get the demo version? A question from James Anthony.
Yeah,
So
you
can you
can,
please leave your WhatsApp number so that I can share you the link?
or you can get in touch with Vachini directly. She will share you the link.
Yeah. So there is a question from Joseph. What are your other products like accounting solutions?
Ashwini,
Yeah.
you can give the demo link in the chat box so that they can just go through that.
Okay, sir. Sure. I can do that. Yeah. So there is a question from Donna Matthew, whether any dashboard which shows the individual action items.
Yeah, as I told, we can have customized dashboard also as per the user requirement. So we can get it customized as per the requirement.
Any more questions?
Ashwini, you can ask maybe how many of them are interested to maybe I think we can share the link to all.
Yeah, that's it.
So that everybody can have a feel of it. And in case if they want a much more operational level of training, we can also guide them. So
Yeah, sir. Yeah.
yeah, so feel free to connect. So you can just as Mr. Vimal said, you can share the link to them and make follow-ups, and so that they can also have a feel. We can have a one-to-one, something like a demo or some demonstration to individual people who are interested, so that you can configure one audit program and see how it works. So that's also we can do.
The link for the demo version has been shared in the chat box.
Ashwini, can maybe it will be better, we can connect with them again.
Okay.
So because I'm seeing some of them are leaving, so you can send formal thanks for those who have participated. Please go ahead.
Okay, fine. Yeah. So
Hello, Ashwini.
yeah, sir. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm saying you can say thanks to all those
Yeah.
participants.
Okay. Thank you for everyone who have joined today, and we are actually this is not the end, so we have planned to organize these kind of webinars like every week. So tomorrow, as a continuation on this, we will be having one more webinar at the same time. So since I have the contact list which I have been almost, I have shared the links to everyone in the WhatsApp connections. I'll be connecting with you guys again. So thank you for joining today. Vimal sir, thank you so much.
Welcome.
Balakrishnan, thanks for the demo. Thank you.
Thank you, Ashwini.
Okay, Praveen sir, thank you.
Yeah, you need to really say thanks to all the participants. I mean, they have asked a lot of questions. I mean, their questions can
Yeah,
really, you know, what I feel is basically their questions are very relevant. And, you know, but we are really confident that all those things are there. And if at all it is not there, we are ready to accommodate your ideas and suggestions. So, you know, our main aim is basically to offer one of the best digital tool for to make the audit, you know, very simple and easy for everybody. Like it's either it's auditor or those people who support the auditing, or even for the customers, because we have an option for the even for the customers to see what is happening with the auditing. So it is basically it is going to be a collaboration tool in the coming days, which facilitates you know, which makes auditing very you know, joyful. That's what we wish to do, you know, to make the auditing process joyful. And I hope that, you know, with the support of all those you know, interested auditors, you know, we can make a very beautiful product. So we expect your support, cooperation, and encouragement to these new startups headed by Mr. You know, Vimal Vanu, who is very passionate about you know, bringing those kind of features. So I expect the same thing, same time. So I would like to personally thank Mr. James Anthony, Donna Matthew for some wonderful questions. Chartered Accountant Ajit Kumar, Anuja Jaykrishnan, Cherian, Cyril Sabu, Donna Matthew, Jose MP, Nimisha S, and my friend Mr. Nitin Chetu. Nitin, thank you very much for joining. So this is a very personal thanks from me. So, I mean, as Ashwini mentioned, we'll be having regular sessions. So meanwhile, we'll share the link, share your feedback so that we can improve. And we expect you to use this product so that, you know, we want this product to be used by each and every auditors within another 2 years. So that's what our vision is. So we expect your full cooperation and support. So thanks a lot.
Thank you, Praveen sir. Thank you.
Yeah.